Alright, well, sorry for the little break there. I was just opening up my card packs because the new Hearthstone expansion just came out today. I don't know if any of you play Hearthstone. You gotta imagine at least some do. Anyways, doesn't really matter. So I was opening up all my card packs. And it took just a few minutes longer than I would have hoped for. But we're here now. We're back to liberating all of the people in our team through the rites. Last time we got the first person saved and rescued from the downside, but we can only free one person at a time. And we can't be freed because we're the reader and we have to participate in the rites. And someone has a plan to free every single one of us. Anyways, maybe he was here. I mean, I think he has to be somewhere nearby. I was just... My friend is here? Or I have to do the ceremony of the star bomb. That's my friend. The Fate. This is the one with the old dog. Oh, is the son of the adopted son of the dog. I'm wondering if he is Faye's friend. I like how we unlock and learn more about each of these people's backstory. It's very fluid. The Fate! Oh, I thought he was going to go high with that one. Alright. Yep, it is the son that she knows. I hope that he remembers me. Father, he went looking for you. Did you not see him? No, I did not see him. This must not be some Nightwing's trick, or else our cordial adversary wishes to salute you, I believe. Oh, that's right, I mean, here is my salute. I am saluting you. It's nice to see you, and may the scribes watch over you, okay? I want them to watch over us as well, but maybe just this time. Or not just this time, but this and other times. Maybe they can watch over all of us, okay? She's about your age? Father! How dare you? Alright, well, obviously, Jadario. OP as fuck, boy. Alright, so we got him who is fast and can jump a second time. We got the kid who just jumps, and this guy who also just kind of jumps. Oh wait, no, that's different, isn't it? It's heightened reflex. This is 50% more stamina, sprint and jump more often. So they're all about mobility. Yeah, we don't know about her at all. Anyways, so the way to counter mobility, I think... Oh my god, would you calm down, Mr. Narrator? I'm gonna use Taizo here because he's got the implosion, and his presence is like surprisingly large. And then we need someone quick. Yeah, let's use Faye. The scribes, I hope they're watching all of us. Alright. Time to remember how to play. There's one. Oh. Oh my god. That's frustrating. Nope. Too fast! Can you sustain such vigor through the conclusion of this rite? Ah, he's gotta be so positive. No. Nope. Can't catch me. Alright. Oh my god, it's always just too fast. That should be fine. Probably. Oh, that's frustrating. No. Jump. Dunked. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Wow. Oh, her jump is so good. Easy enough. I agree. Hapless. I'm sorry, I just wanted to apologize, I think. Why, young one, you must not say such things. You are one of the Nightwings, the most envied of all triumvirates. We aspire to your greatness. We need not grovel at their feet. Just had a question. Would you be my friend? What? I was wondering if you would be my friend, because I don't have a lot of friends, and you are brave and gentle with your father, so... I shall see you in a little while, my son. Yeah, we gotta use the Harpy next time, but using the Harpy means we can't use Todariel, which is frustrating. I wish they would settle their disputes so we could use both of them. After the Nightwings thwarted the fate in a rather one-sided contest, you return to the wagon to recover. The time has come to search the stars again and determine where the rites shall take you next. The stars yet shine for you, revealing various paths forward. Alright, what do we got? We got the Midnight Star, the Azure Star, and the Bog Star. So, this was the Accusers, which was the first people we faced, right? That's with the Chastity, which is with that prick of a wooden dude. It's a sycophant. And then the crazy Harpy lady, who looks horrifying. Alright. I want to learn more about the guy at first, because I barely remember playing them at the beginning, because it's been so long. Lendl the Liar. Him I know all too well. Perhaps you notice that he doesn't like us very much. The first adversary you confronted in the Rights not long after you took your first steps on the path to freedom. Former constable of the Commonwealth, he gained a reputation for his strict and brutal manner. By any means, he always caught the crook. Once he arrested a civilian who hated him on suspicion of theft. Lendl discovered the artifacts himself in the civilian's home. The suspect was soon exiled. Still, he denied the charges, even as they cast him downriver. Turns out he planted the damning evidence himself, so he was exiled in turn. Taste! How is it going today? On the pre-Friday. Friday's Eve, if you will. He asserted himself as the de facto leader of the accusers. They bent to his aggressive nature. He wishes more than anything to outdo the Nightwings, perhaps even more so than to be free again. Let's give him another opportunity by beating him into the ground. Alright, Faye, what's up? Engaged in conversation. Oh, she's talking to the wagon again. After the right, he said to me, I think he said to me, farewell. Can you believe it, little brother? He said that, and then he left. And so I think maybe we are friends now. Don't you think so, too? We have a lot in common, don't we? Friends are supposed to have a lot in common, right? Taste the Friday. To me, Friday tastes like Burger King. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, long day. Had a bunch of work meetings, and I had to present a bunch of garbage that I had more or less been working on for a couple weeks. But I had to... It was basically like a group project, but the only person working on the group project was me. So basically like school again. And it went pretty well overall. There was a couple things wrong that I just fixed up. But man, it's like... nothing's changed since college. It's the same group projects and the same people that don't do anything. And they just kind of stamp their name on there, and they're like, "Success, we did it." But I mean, overall, not too bad. The Hearthstone expansion dropped today. I'm a pretty big Hearthstone fan, so I've been opening up card packs and dicking around on Hearthstone for a bit. And now we're here. God of War got really good reviews today. All the reviews dropped today. So I'm looking forward to that coming out next Friday. I'll put up a schedule. A fancy people job. I just have an engineering job. It's just the normal stuff. I mean, I wore this today. If that tells you how fancy my job is. This and a hoodie. I just dig through data for tests and tell them what they want to know. So it's mostly just a lot of lab testing for vehicles and all that. +1 hope permanently. Nice. That is handy. And you have a scribe trial, don't you? Who exactly do you have in mind? Okay. These two are ineligible, but Faye is eligible. I mean, before that, I worked at a deli for like 8 months. Before that, I worked in a dining hall, and before that, I worked in oh crap, what was it? Oh, it was like a lawn care company. Basically, I put together tractors. And before that, I was a call center, and that's the worst. Never work at a call center. Ever, ever, ever. Or if you're Sandelli, just don't work at all. He's one step ahead of me. Engineering. There's like literally no engineering in that job. It's like 80% Excel and 20% dealing with people that are obnoxious. It's plain to me that you would much learn yet about the rights, but you've learned something, and I would see you prove it. You there to help me with this, mister? Alright. What do we got? 3 Taizos. So they're all gonna explode when they feel like it. Nah, that ain't happening. Alright, we're just gonna use our jumps the best we can. Alright, there's one. No, there's two. There's three. See, there we'd throw it if it was actually like a 3. If we had, because we wouldn't want to. Oh no! All right, nope. Ooh, so fast. Yeah, like that. Because then your guy isn't banished, but whatever. NBD. Nah. Oh boy. Okay. Those jumps are OP, man. That was easy. Easy time. Mostly because they never tried to explode. How did I do? How did I do? Better than expected. Yeah. But, I mean, so it was a pretty typical day, I guess, overall. I did forget that I totally shattered a glass in here last night, so I spent most of the time when I got home cleaning up shards of glass, and I still missed some. That's the power of laziness right there. What is it you have there? Alright, what anklet did we get? After she casts her aura, it can bounce off. Oh, you can do like, that's pretty sick. So you can do some bounce plays. Some extra Book of Rites. How many? We did that. 3, Downside Prairie. Connected to our realm via a single artery, a river named for the prestigious sap colleague, Lusclorian. The southern edge is called the Sandfolds. It is a desecrated wasteland, speaking well to this land's lack of hospitality. Here, the strength of many who survive the river journey finally fails. If they would only clamber further north, where lies the verdant Downside Prairie. A better place to perish. Oh, well, ain't that just the best? That's so comforting. The scribe's deeds. I wish to be remembered not for boastfulness, thus I refrain from detailing our exploits. But I just need to tell you that they were numerous. There were many of them. We were great. But I don't want to be boastful. But there were a lot. We were the best. The best of all scribes. Monstrous danger. That's it. He just wanted to tell you about how cool he was. The Ridge of Soul. That's one of the titans that are dead. The Serpent Titan. That looks like a ram titan. I'll be honest. Just because of these curly horns. I can see serpent, I guess. What remains is a flat, elevated basin that stands with us closer to the heavens. Upon the follow Quandroth's hide, the stars themselves alight, and you shall know that you stand on sacred ground. Interesting. The Fates. This is the triumvirate with the dog. The cur, if you will. He formed the Fate under the precepts of the olden bylaws of his four-legged ancestors. They believed in a certain natural order in the way of things. Many Main wanted for the Fate to be likewise show respect. Initially he only chose from other curs, but he replenished them from any race or ethnic group. Eventually. The Spirits of Jomur. That's the weird scorpion. The Hive Titan. That's definitely a scorpion. The moon shone through the ridges of the massive carapace and shined upon the pooling ichor, turning it into the freshest nectar ever to be tasted. Oh, so we're drinking scorpion blood. Delicious. The Pyre Hearts. And that's the cowardly worm triumvirate. Courage unfaltering, their hearts full. But they're not right now. They're very cowardly. Alright. And that, my friends, is a problem. That we'll take care of by just messing with them all the time. Alright. So, We're going up north. Oh, this music for travel is fantastic. This is probably what reminds me most of Transistor, is this music right here. It actually, I don't know if anyone's played Fury, but the soundtrack for Fury is like something you can listen to anytime. The soundtrack's fantastic. It's basically just boss fights, but they all go to the beat, and this is what, yeah, that reminds me of Fury a little bit. Some fear that the listless remains of a Shaq's 6 shoulders. So I'll snatch them up. Yes, Sandel, I do say fantastic. I'm working on it. Mud baths. He wants to visit his old people. Why not? Explore Lick Sand. Will do. Take some of the afternoon to survey the area with Rookie. You observe many curs off in the distance, half driven wild by the heat. There's nothing you can do for the creatures. The sight of them makes you all too eager to return the wagon. Well, that didn't go so well. Alright. Let's forage for some resources. Various long lost items. We can get some stardust. Ooh, that's a lot of stardust. That's really good. And to the Black Wagon to talk with Rookie about the wild curs. Gotta level with you something about here real quick. The truth is I haven't been entirely upfront with you about my family situation. He hesitates a while. We ain't exactly quite as rich as I've been letting on. I mean, we do just fine. We got lots of money stored away. It's just mostly locked up in savings bonds, and he catches himself in the middle of another tall tale and relents. The situation is my mom back on the other side. She needs a little bit of help financially and otherwise, and all she's got now are my knuckle-headed uncles to keep her steady. I always told her to make something of myself, you know? I was just a clerk in her shop. Things started getting tough, so I started looking for all different kinds of work. Pay was real good, but I got into some unseemly sorts, I guess. We took to shipping certain types of stuff down here of all places. The pay was right. Mom was so proud of me. We were eating real good all the time. But you can probably guess what happened. Would have been food for a bunch of howlers had Jody not bailed me out of a tough spot one fine evening. As for my mom, she doesn't know the half of it. My uncles told her I'm away on business. Not entirely untrue, I guess, but if she knew, it'd break her poor heart. So, don't know how else to put this, but I gotta get back to doing what I was back home. On the straight and narrow, though. I'll go straight this time for sure. Just don't go telling everybody that Rookie's a mama's boy, okay? I got a certain reputation to uphold. I know Sandel from, what? Oh, God, how long has it been? I'm old. Dude, it's been 10 years. Yeah, I've known him a long time. Yep, literally a decade. Oh, God. That's old. She was reminiscing once again on her soldier days, and I just happened to point out, I may have suggested the fiery destruction of the Spiral Sanctum happened on her former unit's wash. Well, that wasn't very nice, Pamitha. She ought to thank the saint that she was spared by her exile here. I thought she held no love for your commonwealth. I shall never understand what it is your people ever saw in that dreadful place, but I guess I hit a sore spot. Yeah, you probably should apologize. Proofs fruitless. Jadario returns alone if nothing happened. Let us continue. I regret this interruption. Uh-huh, yeah, okay, Pamitha. You didn't make things worse. That's okay. Returns to our business in the wagon. You make ready to resume your travels, but make a note to follow up with them. You need to stop getting older. Stop it. All the time. Hey guys, look! I got something here I think which maybe you would like. He shows you several bottles of multicolored liquids, sun serum, star serum, and moon serum. They taste pretty good, I guess. You can get thirsty for them, don't even worry, I can get more soon. So what do? They're temporary for the next right. Okay. And that's still that. That's 18. Do we have anything we can actually sell yet? We haven't really been getting... Nothing yet. We don't really have anything to sell. Pamitha in the midst of a heated conversation. Jadariel seems to be considering whatever it is that Pamitha proposed. Are they finally going to be able to fight together? As Headwind would say, what happened back there? Perhaps none of that matters any. Oh, actually, we can sell Headwind's artifact. We don't need it anymore. I'm willing to give it a shot. Thank God. I can finally use them together. Thought she'd never come around, but I ought to give her the benefit of the doubt here. I'm grateful for your open-mindedness. No need to let old enmities between our ancestors ruin things between us, or for the others in our little party. Don't push it with me, Harp. We shall see if the reader here is thus inclined to Paris. Anyway, I think I managed to make amends there. Yeah, okay. Well, thanks for at least doing the rights together, because I've been needing that, because I've basically used Jadariel every time, just because her presence is huge. No sign yet of our expected adversaries, the accusers. Taizo cautions you that he has some history with Lendl, and has a personal vendetta against them. He really doesn't like us. Why? I don't know. Who knows? Something else catches your notice in the sky. This time, strange new stars shimmering about the ones you recognize. The greater titans have returned. Merely in spirit, not in form, but those dark stars are a portentous sight. Though they may light your way, beware the path which they illuminate. You may invite the influence of Titan stars. Oh, so it's like a... It's like the thing in... yeah, it's just increase difficulty. More cunning and quicker to react. Plus 8 hope, making them return sooner after banishment. Maybe if I'm feeling more confident. I'm not. I'm not feeling confident at all. It's still been a little while. Alright. Yes. The narrator's been, like, subtly but slowly shifting just to my point of view, at least in most of them. He's always starting to root for us instead of being like, meh, good luck, I guess. No sign of our adversaries, but then someone leaps forth from the shadows. Aha! Caught out, you miserable beast. I knew it. After all this time, I knew that you were still among their ranks. Silence, fiend. You robbed me of my freedom, my dignity. Your evils shall be ended here and now. And you Nightwing shall not deny me thus again. Haub the Swallow. Oh, the spawn of Haub. I thought that they meant that that was already the scribe. Interesting. Lendl has not let it go. That's fine. Ash and Coal, plus 35. Oh, boy. Alright, so Jadariel, always put her in the middle. OP. OP. We can finally use her, which is great. Moves faster than usual. That's fine for now. And then, whoa, that froze. Plus 2 quickness is fine, but, bouncing auras off solid objects could be really good here, so. I'm gonna use Faye. I don't like the way Lendl spoke to Taizo. Taizo is my friend. Nightwings! The wicked fiend you serve is an affront. He denied my rightful freedom in my moment of triumph. I shall never forgive him, or any of you. Eh. Eh. Bye. Bye. No! Oh, so close and yet so far. Nah. Oh. Alright. Jumped right over him. Nah. Oh my god, so fast. Alright, well, they get this one. Should have dodged quicker. Everything's okay. Well, that's actually very frustrating. Alright, let's stall. That was a good pass. Alright. Yeah. We're just gonna walk slowly in here. Dunk. Worked just fine. Oh my god, that's so fast every time. Alright. Oh my god. How are they that fast? That's nuts. We might lose this one. We might have to try again. What? Oh my god. I don't understand how that throw did not connect. Okay, worked that time. I don't know why it didn't work the first time. We just threw it and it just kind of laid there. It was really sad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah. Jump! Ooh! Jump's OP. Wasn't enough, but feel a lot more comfortable. Yeah, feel a lot more comfortable. Finish him off. Alright, that was an ugly start, but we figured it out in the end. Yes, yes. T-Ho. Taizo. Wow, T-Ho. Where did I get that from? Blast! Where did he go? Where did he go? Wow, this guy's got an obsession. A monster in disguise. A fiend. Expresses his gratitude once again. If Taizo truly is a descendant of Haub the Swallow, he has quite the legacy to live up to. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine. That should get us to level 3 there, right? Okay, thank goodness. All in all, having to unlearn everything I've learned is going somewhat faster than I expected. Glad to hear it, Pamitha. Alright, so, for 5 seconds, moves 30% faster after banishing. Can use the dash ability in rapid succession for less stamina. It's pretty good. I like that a lot. So how was that for you, Jody darling? I suppose the outcome was acceptable. I'll take that as a compliment, reader. Thank you for your guidance, as ever. Well, at least we can actually use them together, because, man. It was a pain having to balance them. Back at the wagon after triumphing over the accusers in a solid performance, you are about to join. Solid is pushing it. It was rough. Good work back there, my boy. I'm afraid I must pull you away from any revelry, for it is something you should see. Please join me outside. The golden star reveals itself to us once more. The path to freedom. Who should we free this time? I'm hoping we can still free someone that we don't use very often, and we are not forced to push into like Jadariel or something. But we shall see. I don't know how much is planned and how much isn't, in terms of like which people they're going to force you to choose for freedom. The cycle of the rites is beginning to turn more quickly. Perhaps the scribes themselves have taken notice. Fortunately, having more frequent opportunities to free ourselves is not unwelcome in our plan. I suppose it's good for everyone, including the withdrawn. Oh, we have to face the bog people. I hate those people. Their auras are freaking huge. They just go blah. It's like a shotgun. AKA the only gun I can ever land any shots with in FPS is shotguns. Excuse me. Hey, Taizo. Taizo seems to have become less cheerful since his run with Lendl and the accusers. Hahoom! Taizo knows why Lendl is angry with him. He did deny him his freedom. It was a liberation right, and he felt what was necessary. So he failed him in a liberation right and let the other person go free. Grateful to you for listening. Oh. Let's go through the book some more, shall we? Alright. The Cairn of Haub. That's where we just were. How ironic that the shattered remains of the Bone Titan, Shax's 6 shoulders, which once stood vigilant over the archway of into flagging hands, reigns now as foreboding as when that horrid monster still possessed life. Further traces of the Titan's glacial blood coagulated into perfect frozen drops which still shimmer in the darkness. That's horrifying. The accusers formed under Gulathanian. He's a big man. He values justice, loyalty, and steadfastness. I see. I don't agree. Alright, continuing on. Who to free next? Who to free next? Well, let's give Faye a favor of the scribes, because we're probably going to use her. You make landing on the sacred Mount Elodial, upon whose summit the next liberation rite shall soon take place. You wonder who among you may regain his or her freedom this time. We'll have to take the rest of the trip by land. Seek the Nomad scribe's favor. And the Beyonder Crystal seeks Pamitha. Good old Pamitha. That name still bugs me. Perhaps due to the nature of this place, you begin to sense Faye's inner thoughts, as clear as if she was speaking aloud. Blessed am I to have this audience with you, O Golgothalion. Your resplendent glory has made this moment possible, and given me so many friends who are so dear to me. Thank you. Soon, you and she are finished paying your respects. Golgothalion has shown you favor. At dawn you begin your ascent. The solitude here is +2 hope for the next rite. Fantastic. That'll be helpful. Faye has something to talk about. Still talking to the wagon. What is wrong with me? Oh. Check in with her, leave her be. Let's wait and listen. You sense now is not the time to interrupt, and that Faye is on the verge of confronting some long dormant emotions, which she ought to face. They always said there was something wrong with me, but they wouldn't really tell me what. They just said I was moon-touched. So then the scribes, they called me here. They're the ones who brought me here, not those people. They were so cruel. They were always so cruel. They didn't have a little brother at the time. No one I recall, at the very least. How much of it was a dream? Most of it, I didn't want it to be true. But I remember that they threw me out, that they decided they would throw me out, and let the scribes take care of me. So very quiet here, and I was all alone again. Though I think I liked it more, being alone down here, rather than being alone back there. Everybody's alone down here, so it makes me feel less alone somehow. Back there, I would sometimes see families, brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, but here, there was only almost no one at all. But I knew I was closer to the scribes. I knew that they were in the sky above, and I did search for them up there, you know. And one night I found them. I saw the stars, and they were falling to the ground, and I thought, why is it the scribes themselves are crying? Are they sad? Or maybe are they sad for me? That's when I saw you, aka the wagon. I'm not alone. And more importantly, I think, sometimes I even feel that way, that I'm not alone. Maybe as we get closer, maybe I will get to feel that way more often, being here or being anywhere with you and all my friends. She falls silent, though you were concerned for her at first. You sense now that she is at peace. Better understanding of Faye. Alright. Another scribe trial. I mean, there's no point in not running it. So, we've approved everyone but Gilman. Poor Gilman. He's just not that useful right now. We'll figure out how to make him useful. Gonna have to, if we're gonna try to free everyone. The feisty harp. She may yet be taught some manners, I would think. Called for me, reader darling? That's that crystal. Let's hash it out. The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, Harp. You have to answer to me here. Oh, a bossy one. Delightful student, for a change. Let's see what you can do. Save for the reader's vigilance. All alone. Alright. Let's roll. Nah. Oh, no. At least this person's slow. Oh. Feels bad, man. That's fine. Whew. Too fast. Oh boy. Ah. Whew. It's all just careful maneuvering. And using the breakthrough. No, too fast. Easy. Because you're invulnerable when you do the tackle, so you can break through their aura burst. Makes it piece of cake. Now, is everybody happy? I'm as happy as can be, my doubtless pretty heart. Good of you to ask. Your performance was sufficient. Alright. My, that Sandra could sure use a massage or something. So angry. What have you there, darling? Triesta's plume. After well flying, after dousing the adversary's pyre, Phantom may instantly return and deals +3. So basically, if we run her into pyres, she doesn't disappear and she does extra damage, is what I'm gathering there. Alright, let's mentor for Gilman really needs it. See if he got to 3. He did. Alright. That was helpful. So grateful is this night for such a glorious occasion. Alright, so one of his vanished after using a slash can use it again to instantly return. Wider area of effect is definitely what we want there. Let's continue on with our journey. So, the Cistern gain favor from the scribes. Ruki shall gain favor from the scribes. Alright, well, we probably are going to want to use Ruki over Taizo. Are we? I don't know. On the way to the summit, you pass a monument to Liskorian, and Ruki happens to take notice. You scribes people, can you hear me okay? If you can, then do me a solid and let me out of here already. My family can't do nothing without me, and they've been waiting for a while now. He says little while paying his respects. +2 presence, aura size increase. That's pretty good. You and your companions gather once more at the Scribe's Gate, where a single narrow trail leads upward towards the summit. Come this way, please. Ah, the Gate Guardian's back. Greetings, Celeste. She all but ignores him and motions the rest of you. Each of you in turn, please state your name and what it is you seek while crossing Scribe's Gate. Pamitha, Faye, Gilman, Taiso, Jadariel, Ruki, Ulfrid. No one is left but you to go. You step forth and declare yourself as before. Go forth with glory. You have our gratitude, Celeste. Interesting. Well, so we know their name now. Again, you gain the top of Mount Elodiel, from which the downside sprawls before you. Alright. I like how the shop's just always there. Gets real cold up here sometimes, waiting for customers. Good luck in the big battle you got. I heard it's gonna be exciting from my friends. Infernal Bloom. Banishes an adversary by aura casting, and aura burst may occur. 20% chance. Eh. Alright, commence the liberation rite. Time has come for your second liberation rite to commence. Wilfred looks at you. I trust that you are feeling as prepared as possible, my boy. Each rite is consequential to our journey in its own respect. Though these liberation rites have a more immediate effect. It's somewhat crass, however. I've gone and estimated by how much each of your companions may contribute to the outcome of our plan should they be liberated here. Factors such as their previous occupation, innate tendency to lead, and oratory skill contributed to my assessment. It's nothing personal. We ought to all return in time if possible. Know that simply for each one of us who goes in so doing, he or she shall raise the total chances of success. Oh, this final battle music is... it's tight. What's this one? At the start of the rite, the adversary's pyre automatically gains 30... Nah, I'm not doing these Titan stars, man. I'm bad enough as it is.
The Night Wings have returned unto the hall of Solium, at which the scribes first formed their sacred union. At stake this night is freedom and prosperity.
It gets interesting as this game kind of opens up because we could have easily chosen them to fight earlier and they wouldn't be the final boss in this certain right. So the choices have at least some form of consequence. The bog dweller Umhilde appears from the shadows and reaches for her mask. You slotch! He's back! You slotch! Not you slotch! The Astralborn. You speak blasphemy upon the sacred site. If you value your liberty, then I suggest you cease your mocking of the scribes. They failed to stop. You slotch! And he shall rise again. As for ye Nightwings, ye are of no consequence, and ye slotch! His grand design. She dons her mask once more. Soon we shall return to the land which ye slotch shall usurp. It's just sounds like a cough, or like a sneeze cough. Where we shall offer him our blood, and that of many, many others. Heartwarming, truly. Now then, have the Nightwings reached a decision on who we shall conduct? Alright. Oh, make our decision. Who's going to be ready? Choose who will be set free. These three are unworthy. Ruki made me feel about his family. So I think we should set him free next. Good choice there, chum. Though if I get out of here, I don't know what you're going to do without me.
Who shall be at his side?
Jadariel, always.
Jodariel.
Understood. Let us return him home. And probably... I want to try this one out. That just goes, so we don't need to use that. Alright. Yeah. Definitely choosing. Sure, let's get him out of here then. Very soon, ye slotch, we shall release thee. As for ye Nightwings, we have much in store. Oh, great. No. Nope. So, that should, if we dunked in the Pyre, she should return? I don't get that. Alright. Oh, I think we should have gotten that there, but whatever. No. Uh-uh. Yeah. Knock her away. Easy peasy. Oh, so fast. Nope. What? Nah, not this time. I thought we were gonna get around that. We did not. Oh. I don't like how she's defending so effectively. Nope. Pinpoint. Oh, what? Alright. Doing good, doing good. Oh, they're so fast, man. And I thought we could sneak there. Oh, that was a bad time. That's enough. Feels bad. We invoke thee, for we seek thy ancient strength. Damnation of the scribes. Ugh. Stop casting weird spells, man. Oh.
Too bad.
What? I got caught behind the frickin',
The Nightwings seem to be falling behind.
No shit, Sherlock.
Brilliant.
Alright. That's enough for...
End the ceremony.
I am trying, my dude.
I thought they had you there.
Oh my god. Woo! That was close. Oh, that was way too close, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything worked out. We prevented Yaslach from being resurrected, so always a good thing.
The scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free.
All right, Rookie,
All misdeeds
go take care of your family. I'll miss you, you mustachioed little dog.
and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful.
All right, Pirate, how's it going today on this Friday Eve? This affront against Yaslach has been recorded, and his vengeance shall darken the skies. So sassy. What did you miss? Just a couple basic rights, and we're sending Rookie into freedom next. What else? I am going to try to set up a schedule for next week, because God of War is going to be coming out this next Friday, the 20th, and we're going to be playing it this weekend. So I'm going to try to set up a schedule so that people know that not only will we be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Thursday next week, but also Friday and then one of Saturday or Sunday. Trying to get through God of War, if that interests you. Might be busy. It's the weekend after all. But yeah, game-wise, all you missed, we're sending Rookie back home. So that'll be the next guy, and then we'll have 5 people left. Because he talked about how he needed to save his mom. So I felt like it was the right thing to do. It is weird in here. Right, because you're visiting your fiance and her family, right? Rookie earned back his freedom. May he return in glory. You cute little mustachio dog.
Scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may soon commence.
Again. Alright, that's step 2. Alright.
Until the rites begin anew.
You returned to the wagon having prevailed against the withdrawn and the liberation rite. An important victory. At least someone got out of here. We liberated Ruki. We did what we could. With each liberation rite, we strive to advance our plan. A brighter future awaits at the end of our path. Yeah, we did. Once more. The sky is all abyssal darkness, following the liberation rite. No stars illuminate themselves to guide you further on your path. Back to Moonlight Alcove. Oh, you have to run an errand. How very suspicious. Tree man. How's it going, Gilman? He salutes you crisply. Glory to you, Master Reader, and glory to the noble Rookie Greentail. Long may he prosper in the Commonwealth. In doing so, he may benefit the plan to which we've all been thrust. Growing very emotional. Oh, he misses Rookie. This knight shall train on and on until such time he is swifter than the jagged lightnings of the deathless tempest. I think Pirate's visiting family taste. Well, fiance's family. But I don't know for sure. I'm no pirate. Know that he is very grateful for your wisdom and your guidance in these rites. Between yourself and Master Ruki, you've instilled this knight with an unshakable resolve. My pleasure, Gilman. Alright, more chapters. The Withdrawn. The Withdrawn did spawn forth from the wild witch Malaith, in whose vigilant pursuit of the unknown and the unknowable I always felt a certain kinship. So they were always a little into the occult, but seems like all the various triumvirates have kind of been twisted from their original path, more or less. But you can still see that it's definitely there. Alright, to the Moonlight Alcove we must go. Chugga 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 chugga. You find yourself once again amid the serene walkways of Moonlight Alcove. Here you can await the time until the stars deign to shine for you again. Bide your time. Oh, Beyond Crystal seeks Sir Gilman. Don't mind if I do. So, would this be the last scribe trial? Because we've approved all 4 of these guys. You think that dimwit of a worm has any chance? Oh. So biting. Poor guy. Their aura trails can wall off their adversaries. Yes, they sure can. Pain in the butt, though. The apparition Sandra appears and fastens her mask. Listen well, Worm. You answer to me here. Demonstrate your competence to me, then, Worm. You have to do it mostly on your own, under the guidance of the reader. Alright. Let's see if we're any good with worms now. Oh, dear God. We are gonna get absolutely murdered, aren't we? Oh, my... Oh... Yeah, I deserve that. Why are people so fast? Ah. What? I was safe. I'm upset. Boom. Alright, we gotta get it 3 more times still? Ugh. No. No. Go away. No, get over here. Come on. Clear out. Clear out. Clear out. Woo! I'm fast as fuck, boy. Alright. So we pull them out from where we can... No, we do that? What? I would love to know that did not connect. Oh, got me good. Alright. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright. Bop. Alright, one more chance. If we do the jump. Oh. We got wrecked. Ah. Oh. Okay, I don't think they can get here because they're all using their really slow characters. I was correct. And they left that unguarded, so. Easy peasy. Alright, we somehow managed to use Sir Gilman effectively. It's going to be helpful because he's definitely going to be one of the last people we save. Oh, it's going to get difficult. I'm just trying to save Jadariel for last because she's so good as a just absolute tank. Alright. I think that's got to be the last scribe trial, right? I don't know, unless they do like extra scribe trials. But it seems to give us each a legendary artifact, and I don't know why you'd use anything but that legendary artifact. They're all so good. Or it's the scale. Jumps farther than usual. Oh, that's so good. His jumps are weak, so having them carry further is really good. Alright, you gaze into the abyss. That is the downside. You wonder when the stars shall align themselves once more. The plan of which you are all a part is set in motion. The Commonwealth is in turmoil. If the companions return there through the liberation rites, what sort of place shall they be coming back to? Many moons pass. Many moons, so months pass. They're just hanging out. Unless many moons just means days. You know, they could be doing the lunar cycle. Alright. Everyone, there's an aspect of our plan which I've not talked about to you in length. Look around at your companions. What do you see in them? I'll tell you what I see in all of you. A living vision of the 8 scribes themselves, each among them hanging from the different tribes which later formed our Commonwealth. My observation does not come from pompous myths, I think. Rather, I believe the scribes themselves desired such a course. Together they created the ceremony. The exiles liberated through the rites went on to found the Commonwealth. Thus, an instrumental aspect of our plan is to embody the spirit and the culture from which the Commonwealth arose centuries ago. That way, when we are all united on the other side of solidarity, the people all shall see that we reflect the values that they yet cherish in their hearts, not merely our own. Anyway, we are still missing one key representative on behalf of Molten Malith. Ah, the bog dweller, yes. Big Bertrude is back. The most accomplished alchemist whom I have ever met. We frighten ye, apparent. Everyone is silent as Bertrude searches their expressions. Then tremble, small ones, and hold well thy tongues, lest we remove them. Wow, you're horrifying. Please excuse Bertrude's blunt manner, not matter. The ranks of the Nightwings are complete. Now then, my boy, perhaps you noticed that the stars are bright once more behind these reins. Meaning it's time. We got back to business. Alright, well, we gotta get Big Bertrude up to speed then. And that apparently completes the Nightwings, so that's our complete roster. We still have one more scribe trial of sorts to finish. Alright, so let's check out our planner. How we doing? Rights till next liberation. 3. So we have to complete 3 rights. No additionals exiled required, which we got. 2, probability of success 39%. Big Bertrude can tell us how many. Okay, so the Pyre Hearts are 1 and 7 because they're cowardly pieces of crap. Alright, so we can face the Dissidents, who's got the Cur. We can face the Pyre Hearts again, because screw you guys. And we can face the Harpy. Let's face the Curs. Might as well fight each of the Triumvirates we can twice, just to get as much of the story out of them as we can. That Barker Ashpaws and his dissidents are frankly disgraced to the traditions of rights. They care not for the path, but only for the glory. Conducts the rites more so for thrill than freedom. On the other side, he never took to the culture of the Commonwealth, and often ran afoul of the law. Always promised to go straight, and the people of the Commonwealth did have an appetite. He relished the hunt more than anything, and spent his earnings on a variety of questionable things. He was caught relieving himself on the statue of an archduke, and that's how he was sent down here. Oh, man. Feared and unaware of taking what he wants. Interesting. So that guy's not very... he just is. Big Bertrude. Such a clutter added to this wagon since we looked upon it last. Unsightly. We remember thee from our abode in flagging hands, and thou must be the reading one to whom Sandalwood referred. She moves in close, studying you. You recall that the mere touch of a bog crone can induce paralysis. That one, such as thee, can extract meaning from that tome. 'Twas a feat we wish to witness for ourselves. Thy flesh has seen but the smallest fraction of the years which ours withstood, yet we are expected to believe that thou canst understand the Book of Rites. Is there something which you require? A supply of rotworm gizzard extract among thy belongings. Other than that, we shall lodge no complaint. That would be agreeable with us. Thank you for saving me from Big Bertrude. Let's continue our journey. You rise early in the morning. Their Bertrude is already awake. Good morning, reader. Comforts of this place are not for us. Fly us forth from here to lower ground. Let us get on with all of this. Alright, so we're going to use her as often as we can to level her up, because she's obviously in a weakened state compared to the rest of us. I like how you can run into them, too. The Hulk of Horus has drifted here upon the sea for longer than one might expect. A restful current towards the Hulk of Ores. The 8 scribes shall bless you here. You might find something of value. We could use something of value to actually sell. You touched down on the Sea of Solace where you first encountered Sir Gilman. I have some time to spare. A search for valuables. You and Sir Gilman spent much of the rest of the day searching through the sprawling waters of Fathomless Trench. Yes, let's work with Sir Gilman to retrieve it. Sea fungus. Fantastic. Alright. Gilman, what do you got for me? Training intently. This knight was so engulfed in memories of the Sea Dominion that he failed to detect your stealthy advance on his position. Splendidly done. This knight would have been vanquished by you easily. To sign the rank of knight and be conscripted onto the front lines of the Commonwealth against their vicious winged enemies. In the Sea Dominion, it was our ultimate goal to fight our way to the surface, past our brethren, past the razor reefs, the strangle kelp, the snagglefins. Oh god, that sounds horrifying. Continues listing undersea dangers and terrors for some time. Past the blood sniffers, the electric scallops, the rogue worms of the frigid current. Yet, even despite the myriad challenges of living in the Sea Dominion, it is each would-be Worm Knight's duty to abandon the place at his soonest convenience. It's fortunate that this knight found this place within such a fine company as yours. A different change of pace to strive towards a common purpose. Although, to the extent we are competing still, this knight shall ever strive to take the lead. This knight was born to be the best, just like all the billions like him. +1 quickness. Maybe we'll use him in the next one. Anyways, onward to the Hulk of Horus. Eventually. Oh. Whoops. Oh, man. Commence the rite. Well, let's sell stuff first. I haven't heard that Mr. Greentail, he's moved on or something like that. right? I just want you to know he's one of my favorite customers. Because of that, I'm giving you the same great deals. So nothing's changed at all. Alright, I'm going to sell that. We're going to sell his Headwinds thing because we don't need it anymore. And we're going to sell Jomer's Fang because we don't need it anymore because those people are gone. And that's just the truth. Flame the orb, bonus damage. That would be interesting. That's like a get out of jail free card once. Any adversaries banished by the bearer take longer to return. Plus 2 presence. Well, let's grab this stuff. Then wait for him to get some other stuff. We'll save some gold here and there. Let's talk to Volfred. Poring over a copy of the Book of Rights. The Road to Freedom, written in a book that hardly anyone believes exists, and fewer still can read or comprehend. Sometimes I marvel at how absurd all of this, my boy. Now tell me something, though. I've spent so much time considering the book, but so few with whom I could discuss it in much detail. What do you think? Worth all the fuss? I find it fascinating. Mostly because it sparkles. I'm a simple man. I share the sentiment, to have in our possession a genuine artifact from a forgotten time. I find it endlessly fascinating to consider, I must admit. It is amazing that these volumes survived for all this time, I think. I would agree. Plus, it sparkles. Let us be certain to preserve these volumes. But of course, I don't think you could break these things if you wanted to. Commence the rite. Though the now familiar surroundings of the Hulk of Horus made preparations faster than before, the stars were already aflame by the time you made it there. Alright, we ready, boys. I do not want to give my adversaries +8 quickness, thank you very much. Oh, no thank you. That would be awful. Alright, let's do this. So, these are all dogs, so they're all very fast. So we need as many big people as possible. So we could use the Bog Crone, we could use the Demon, and we need a quick one to counteract that. Which I'm thinking I'm going to use the Worm. Because we're in the water area, so he'll go a little bit faster and be able to jump over all this really quickly. And we can block off any exits. I think this is the best way to do it. Smell that, mates? Looks like we're going to have to take this one a little serious this time. Because they ain't got Greentail clogging up the ranks no more. Wow, you're mean. Dump that deadbeat. No, we let him go free. Oh man, I hate this thing. He's the worst. Alright, let's roll. Oh, we're going to use Bertrude no matter what? Now that Bertrude is among our ranks, it would be best if you became familiar with the repertoire. You have no obligation to make use of her abilities, of course. Alright. So how do I control you? Pounce. Oh my god, that's horrifying. That's way too far. Oh, I can slither. Slither, slither, slither. And then the shotgun blast. Oh, I like that a lot. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, power blast. Oh, that's brutal. Press T to proceed. Now then, reading one. Know that our freedom is of little consequence to us. We side with ye because of Sandalwood, because of his plan. We shall aid ye in the rights, and we shall aid ye in that plan. Alright, so we'll keep her around for a while. That'll be another big person to kind of, like, hold on to. So, yeah, obviously, I'm going to use some of this. Bop. Bop. Further and faster. +2, +3. Yeah. Okay, so +3. Rank 20. 60%. That's really good. Alright. Jadariel OP. Big old Bertrude. Has a lot of inspiration. Oh my goodness. +2 quickness. Banishing. Alright, we don't have a good artifact for her, so we'll just use this for now. We'll work on it. And then we need someone fast, and I think we're going to use him. And we're going to give him the farther jumps thing, and we're going to upgrade that shit. So that we can 54% jump. Fantastic. Alright. We are ready. We await the ancient rites commencement. Been itching for another go. Let's have it, mates. Tear him to shreds. Tear him to shreds. Alright. Easy peasy. There's 25 damage. It's pretty good. Oh, no thanks. Oh, the third one was right there. No. Ah! Too close, too close. That's fine. Too fast! Gilman was a good choice here, even though he doesn't do a lot of damage. Oh no. Yeah. Damn. We tried to toss it to get... Oh no. No. Oh, good jump. Good jump. I wouldn't say I left myself wide open. That's just mean. Alright. Yep, there we go. Oh, that pounce is so far. Oh, that was like half the screen. Oh. 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 We tried. I don't think they can make it there in time before we get Jadariel back. Yep. Oh my god. Alright. Whew. Too fast. Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, I didn't mean to jump, but it happened. Ooh! See, some of these are really not that bad, but then sometimes I get a couple really bad choices, and then I'm close to the edge again. Blech. What happened back there, mates? I'll have your odds for this. I don't know what an angry Doberman sounds like. We haven't used Taizo in a while. Alright, fantastic. Lots of experience gained there. And good old Big Bertrude. Alright, Bertrude. What the heck are your masteries? Right mastery is enhancing a Crone's ability to recover against all odds, or ability to press the advantage. So, against all odds, when Pyre has less, she deals additional damage. Arcs at a wide angle, banishes in a larger area. Charge up time for blasts is greatly reduced. And then when we have less than... So that's like a comeback mechanic. Or a do more damage mechanic. I kind of like the. I kind of like using this one. I like the comeback mechanic.
of the wild witch,
Could be really handy in the future. Because I'm bad.
until the next strike.
Oh, man. Alright, well, that's one down. Two more, and then we can release another person from our group into freedom. Type is what it is. After overcoming the distance with ease, you return to the wagon and find Volfred and the lone minstrel in conversation. This one star should be illuminated now. It's not what I expected. Nor I, Volfred. Reader, Tariq and I observed a strange occurrence in the sky. It appears the star of Claymore Rope Collar is illuminated now. It is but another star, except our model's prediction that the cosmos did not anticipate it. Rope Collar was the guy that led the Emperor into deceit and deception. He's kind of the evil dude that started this whole thing. So this is going to be like a big story thing for sure. I mean, the Rogue Star. All right, and it's frickin' manly, the frickin' saphead. Oh, the worst. I hate this guy so much. Ugh. He's not one of the scribes either. It's based off of the Isle of Calmer, deep within the Deathless Tempest. I've been there before, Tariq. Long ago. I scarce recall the time, only the scent. Great. Sounds very pleasant. Alright. We will continue our journey momentarily. Gonna go to the bathroom, get myself a drink of water. We'll be right back. And we're back. Bertrude, once again. You're unaccustomed to see Bertrude smiling. Her manner softens whenever Volfred is around. They are reminiscing about old times in the Commonwealth. The flame-resistant ink sandalwood. 'Twas inks themselves which kept those volumes from being burnt to ash. Of course. They were so intent on burning all the evidence they did not stop to think the evidence was fireproof. Alas, that they later found a way to burn thy stamping press regardless. So they worked on his stamping press together to spread literacy. So they know each other very well. Thank you, Bertrude, for helping fill a modest author's dreams. Bertrude. Oh. Bertrude is in love with a tree. Oh. Well, if that's not the weirdest one I've heard in a while, it's pretty close. Alright, let's meet that stupid prick of a tree. Oh, this music's the best. Volfer joins you as you soar high above the storm-ravaged waters on approach to the infamous Isle of Calmer. Despite its cursed quality, it seems this wretched storm means I cannot rightly smoke. One of the downside's small misfortunes. Taizo seems enthusiastic. I trust Taizo because he's a cutie. You make landing within the Deathless Tempest, far west of where you first breached the stores beyond. You wonder which sort of celestial landmark lies hidden amid these waters, though for now you have some time before left to continue onward. A rummage with Taizo. Don't mind if I do. He begins to hop and screech. Dig up something right under his feet. Vengeful Vow. If the bear is banished, an ensuing blast can banish adversaries in a radius. We could use that on Bertha for now. That would be pretty good. If anyone banishes her, she basically... And we powered that up really quick. I like how we've been just collecting artifacts from our travels. It's really neat. Makes you feel more at home. You observe Taizo rummaging around the back wagon as though in search of something. He notices you there and rushes up to greet you. Taizo is glad that you are here. He was just reminiscing about old times. He can't find his object. I'm afraid it's gone, Taizo. I'm very sorry. Taizo has misplaced something of sentimental value to him. Aw, a spare bandage, exactly like the one in his horn. Huh. Alright. This is gonna be interesting. I'm wondering why it's only 1 star. A messenger imp with news and rumors from the other side comes huffing towards your wagon. You enter it in, you let it in and offer it some light refreshment, as Ruki would have done. You learn Ruki's past transgressions have been forgiven. He was offered a well-appointed home and base of business. Must have represented just the kind of lavish lifestyle that he claimed to always have wanted for himself. However, he refused the gifts. Instead, he tracked down Volfred's agents and gave them ample information, thus emboldening their ranks. The last bit of message sounds like it was transcribed word for word. The rest of you better get here soon, or else. I think the messenger imp. Hard to believe that he would have turned down living that kind of luxury. Maybe he got used to it out here. A shining example to us all. Alright, +1 hope for everyone. This is going to be an interesting battle for sure. I have obviously not great hopes. In the distance, you heard odd gibbering noises like drive imps. Commence the rite. The Isle of Calmer. Whoa, guys, how'd you find me all the way out here? I mean, this is for extra special customers. I'm only joking. You're the only customers I got. Got you again. I'm only joking about that too. Because I got tons of customers. They bought a lot of stuff already today, so they're not here. Okay. Anyways, I just got a little something you might be into. A set of twin rings. These thingers are supposed to be for a couple of lovebirds, but anyone can probably use them. Interesting. +2 presence, quickness, and hope. And infinite. Ooh. Well, let's wait to buy both of them, but that seems like it would be really good. Oh, cry me a river about buying something. Night is just beginning to take hold above the steady currents of the Isles of Calmer when Wolfred gets your attention. Yes, I do remember our first meeting with that prick of a tree. I would say he's an embarrassment to my kind, but unfortunately I've known many others like him. We are a discontented people, I suppose. We are not good acquaintances or anything, but he knows enough people in high places that he could be harmful to our plan, should he know of my involvement. And so, I shall have to be discreet here. As I am with the Nightwings once again, I can no longer hide from him outright. Perhaps he shall take me for a common sap. Oh, so am I going to be able to use Wolfred here? Or is he just hiding consistently? A new Titan. No, I don't want their presence to be up. These Titan stars are terrible. I know they're supposed to be terrible. It's obvious, but like, ugh. They're not worth, man. Not worth it all. Ooh, this is creepy. It looks like a frickin' eye. Ugh.
The 8 scribes dragged you all the way into the blasphemous Isle of Calmer. Here you are to be surrounded by even more gibbering nippers
Oh,
than usual.
this place is not great.
And the coming rite shall be the chastity. Reduce their fire to a smolder and step closer to freedom. Now, prepare yourselves.
My, what have we here? Why, the Nightwings come to grace us with their presence once again. You think that you can simply cut us down like last time, is that it? You sense Wolfred reaching out to you, reader. Let us indulge him for the time. Perhaps he shall reveal something we can use to provide a disincentive for his meddling. Let him keep talking. Saying, I mean no offense, of course. Though, do you suppose the rite is going to commence soon? As much as I enjoy our chats like this, I do have to get going soon. You must know why I'm expecting an important message from the other side, no less, come dawn. I hear something is brewing out there, some sort of unrest. So yes, it's a very important message. Ah, man. Though I'm sure I could get you a good deal on their services if you wish, perhaps to contact a loved one back home. All I ask is that you stand aside and let the chastity prevail, as well we ought. For I have a date with Destiny not long from now upon the fall of Solium. He continues talking for some time. Just keeps going. Oh my! Look at this wonderful assembly of exiles, all come from different corners. Such a colorful retinue. Heard the most preposterous rumor about you that you're harboring an especially notorious criminal, one who has designs upon the Commonwealth itself. He looks right at Wolfred. But I could not imagine such outlandish tales could be possibly true. Anyhow, I so would like to meet everyone here. Hello, good Nightwings. I am H. Manly Tinderstouff. Manly has intruded upon your privacy as you sat choosing your triumvirate. He cannot be less welcome. Nah, let's not threaten him.
Let us begin.
Alright, Manly, if Manly is banished, a sapling shall automatically spawn near his pyre. That's obnoxious. After casting Sprout, Manly sapling spawns faster than usual. Alright, sub speed. That's not bad. Alright. So, um, we're gonna use Bertrude,
Gertrude.
trying to get her up in. Gonna use Pamitha, yeah, and Taizo, who's not been. It's gonna be interesting. Tizo, whatever. All right. Can't wait for them to play dirty. It's gonna be a great time. As the raid commences, the imps throughout the cavernous area roar with excitement. Our struggles and our plan, mere entertainment to these lonesome creatures. Oh, the imps offered a bounty and soul if our triumvirate proves worthy. They wish to see us perform various feats of glory. As for the source of their wealth, interesting. It could be lost in the sea. I will be tasked with feats of glory in the rites.
Already does your adversary's flame begin to
Alright,
flicker.
that was a good start.
Manly does luck for now.
Woo! Extra damage, and she returns immediately, which is hype as hell. Oh, we shouldn't have jumped. We tried to pass, didn't work. Alright. Easy enough. The imps grow more and more agitated with each passing moment. Some start spilling onto the sacred grounds. Calm down, I said, calm down. They didn't calm down. Did we just...
Blasted creatures do it. This is a sacred tradition, not some boorish spectacle.
Huh.
Gertrude plunged into the adversary's fire.
Alright.
Now go on just once more. And it is done.
Tizo. That was Ezo.
May their next adversaries fare a little better. The rite is complete.
My word, how could this happen to me? You deceitful, ignorant, utterly uncouth pack of fools. Have you had any idea what you've done? Come from the aristocracy and now in exile. How they must speak of you. What would they think of you if you don't get out, or even if you do? Wolfred remains deep in thought, studying his adversary. There, I see now. Then Wolfred recedes into shadows. What? My head? Who? Oh, I believe there must be some mistake. I have to go. Ta-ta. Fine evening to you now. It's been a pleasure. I have lifted certain burdens from him for the time. A bit of mercy for his sake. No lasting memory of our encounter here. Well, that is intriguing. Taizo almost level 4. Harpy also almost level 4. Bertrude should be level 3.
Gertrude's lust for knowledge becomes manifest.
Alright, so I kind of like this. For obvious reasons.
Until the storm
Greatly reducing charge up time of the burst. I mean, it's like reloading. If you want less reload time every time. Bertrude seems to be unwell. I cannot sense why. We are terribly weary. Fear we have taken ill somehow, for us is not a strength easily suppressed. Reader, Bertrude appears rather disoriented. Banishment sickness. Okay, so we can't use her in the next, right. That's kind of obnoxious. We only used her in the first two. I've used people in, like, all of them. Whatever. Alright, who do we want to face? Bogstar with the harps. The Tempers again. Oh, I hate the bog. No. The bog's terrible. Just the environment that you're in is, like, it's just not great. Again, we are to face the demon Ignarius and his brutes, the Tempers. A long-time resident of the Downside, as evidenced by his appearance, the strongest of the Tempers, he's waited years to earn his freedom. Born to a middling family, he got into trouble early and often, but found his calling in the not entirely legal Red Light District. Oh, a bouncer at the Starry Eight, where he came to symbolize its reputation. This guest turned out to be a wealthy chamberlain that he beat up, who then exploited his connections to have Ignarius arrested and exiled. Work his way up. Now at last it is his turn. Ignarius struggles to return to a place that wants nothing to do with somebody like him. He should never have been exiled. Oh, that's sad. Anyway, my boy, I'm off to rest. Alright. Tizo, what's up? He barely acknowledges you. Wishes to be left alone. Tizo's unwell. Maybe a small stone. You're left alone. Don't be silly. You know I won't be leaving you alone. I think Tizo would like a little bit of privacy. Just Tizo. Tell him not to eat something. There was this, well, I think it was a mushroom maybe, growing in the corner over there. So I see Tizo sniffing at it. And he's always hungry and usually try to feed him. This time I told him no. Because I know my mushrooms, and whatever that was, I think was a mushroom. But it wasn't one I know. Anyway, Tizo ate it. Good job. I'll have to clean up after you, like the last time when you ate something that I said maybe you shouldn't, remember? Aww. Well, that's sweet. Alright. Continue our journey. Alright. Oh, Crimea River, weird witches. Okay, Jadariel thinks that will give us time for vocations. Or we can talk to Tamitha. No, I don't want to talk to Tamitha. She's terrifying. You and Jadariel make a quick search of the lonesome lands of Hollowroot. However, you find nothing of note. You soon return to the Black Wagon, where the others are preoccupied with their own pursuits. You should have enough time to pursue your vocations. Alright, let's go look for resources. Crystalline growths. Yeah, crystals sound valuable. Stardust. Pretty good. Jadariel's here. Jadariel seems to be fidgeting with her horns. Blast these wretched things, reader. Have you any inkling of how unwieldy they become with age? I long for the days when the wound in my leg was chief among my bodily concerns. You express regret her horns yet cause her discomfort, though don't you think they look very good on her for whatever consolation that provides? It is fortunate that my perpetual discomfort is of benefit to you. 10 years or so into my stay within this blasted place, I first felt protrusions from my skull. I all heard much of the demons in the Commonwealth. Sinners, rightfully exiled, would assume their rightful form. And thus, when my horn started to sprout, I took it as indication that perhaps this was indeed the fate I deserved. I know somewhat better now. Anybody of our kind left down here long enough and left alive becomes like this. Something in the climate? Difficult to say. A disease of sorts, not a deadly one. Sometimes I think if these horns are here to symbolize my sins, then surely they are going to recede, if ever I return. On nights when these damned horns prevent my sleep, my thoughts inevitably stray to that hopeless idea. A naive hope which never leaves. Horns are not worth the trouble, reader. Feels sad, man. Alright, on to the next raid. Get to save our third person if we beat these people. Well, get to the third place after this. Alright, got the shop open. Oh, good, it's you guys, because I was just thinking I could use a customer like real bad today. Or just in general, you know? What do you got? More Stardust? And another thing. Yep, give me that Stardust. Thank you. Commence the rite. As you await the stars, a form dressed in the raiments of the rites approaches you and Volfred. Can't be one of the tempers. You observe the colors it wears, an inverse of the Nightwings. Oh. Volfred Sandalwood. It has been a while. No, this cannot be. The demon unfastens his masks. Oh, he looks horrifying. It can. You perished. I watched you fall. You did. I grieved for years, and now yet you live. I do. Although these horns, they grew long ere I could walk again. Unbelievable. And why are you here now? Orlek. He was a former exile of the Nightwings, betrayed and abandoned in his moment of glory. To reclaim what is mine by right. Demon Orlex leaves not another word, just as the stars above burst to life and seem to set the sky aflame. Great. Good old betrayal. 50% stamina for use of their abilities. No, I'm literally never going to choose one of these. They all seem way too not worth. Let's see, is this?
Twould appear the Nightwings are to stand against themselves this time around.
Oh.
This is a mutiny in violation.
So it's not the Tempers.
The exile whom you face, Orlek. Long ago he had
Oh. I thought he was just gonna show up. But
possibly claim it now. And I cannot preside over this nonsense.
who's presiding in general? What happened to the Tempers? They must have suffered a misfortune of some sort. Tempering with the star's designs is not permitted, Orlek. Cheating the worthy of their rightful liberty is not permitted either, Volfred. You must know I took no part in that betrayal. Search your heart. Where are your raiments, Volfred? I refuse to wear them since, in show of solidarity to you. And to elude the voice, I would suppose. Yes, that too. I see. You were never very good at this anyway. We shall see if that new lot of yours is any better. Cannot be serious. What sense is there in standing against each other? But he puts on his mask and stands ready. That is one bitter dude. Orlek, he's not one to back down. He was very experienced in the rites, even at the time, so beware. There's no one in his day who could prevail against him, and he appears even stronger now. I wish I had more valuable advice to give in this. I wish I had foreseen it. Alright, well, we counter a demon with a demon every time. Then, gotta go fast. Oh, yeah, she's unwell, so I can't use her. Probably gotta go fast, seems good. And then, yeah. It's alright, I'm a little scared this time, because I think Aurak is frightening to me. False Nightwings. Oof, excuse me. Alright. No, get out of here. How did that... whatever. Nah. Oh, that was terrible. What? Okay, that was quick and kind of bullshit, but whatever. Jesus Christ. No. Got that. Oh, man. That jump. It's A+ right there. How did that... How? Oh my god. That's BS too? Whatever. That's fine. Everything's fine. Nah. That's fine. Alright, 30 damage, A+ right there. Alright, so we're a little up on them. Jump away. Oh! Whatever. Oh, what? The frickin' dude, man. No. Took too long. You greedy piece of shit. Nope. Our jump's too strong. Too fast. Too furious. Shall not give in to you, false Nightwings. Not while I draw breath. This guy's hardcore. Nope. Oh my god, that's bad. Oh, he's just using himself as defense. I don't even know what that means. Brazen Manor. Alright. That's fine. So we're both we're both at 30 now? No. Get that garbage away. This is mine. My victory right here. Alright. Nightwings. Just stomp through them with Jadariel. Jadariel OP, man. The fact that you can use the dash and keep the aura is what makes her so powerful. But you are the Nightwing's name only. And as for the rights, it is a mockery of what it once stood for. All of this is stained upon the legacy of the scribes. Forgive me, Orlek. Alright. Almost level 5 there. Close to level 4. Close to level 4 there. Harp didn't get anything, and good old Bertrude is sick. Rest in peace. During the raid's press T to salute your adversaries. This triggers the effect of certain masteries and talismans. Okay. Orlek has changed. I'm afraid so. I can only begin to imagine what he's been through all these years. His freedom was denied him just when it was in his grasp. A doleful tale. Okay, well, that should be freedom, right? Freedom, freedom star. Bring me to it, boyos. Alright, onward and forward. We fly at the break of dawn. Tizo, how's it going? Aw, because he was around during the olden days of the Nightwings. Oh, poor guy. Continue your journey. Let's take off and fly north. For his fall, Faye will get or Gilman. We might need Faye more or Gilman. Depends on what Gilman gets, I guess. A third ascent to the fall. Our plan is proceeding as planned. The Beyonder Crystal seeks Bertrude. Alright, now this should be the final scribe trial. Because we've done every single other one. The old bog crone, then. She does have some potential, I should think. We sense thou hast need of us. Urgh. The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. May your vast experience exceed your knack for pleasant conversation. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so a bunch of fast boys. What? Oh my god, that should have knocked them away further. These guys are so fast, it's so obnoxious. I jumped instead of dashed. That's brutal. How do they have so many dashes? I don't understand. Oh, we might need to do this one again. Hex of Defeat. Nice. Too fast. Too fast! Slither, slither. Oh. Oh my god. Guys are pieces of shit, man. So obnoxious. How? That's so BS. Oh my god. Alright, well, now or never. Oh, the pounce. Pounce OP. Oh, saved our bacon right there. A simple test, undeserving to be called a challenge. Alright, that's the last scribe one. I think. Literacy has been forbidden in the Commonwealth for centuries. Seems great. Good riddance to that mouthy wraith. Show us then what trinketh she bestoweth. Malith's tale. Bertrude's blast pierces through solid objects. Oh, that's so good. That's probably the best one we've gotten. Alright, let's seek the Imp Scribe's favor. You return to the wagon in silence. +1 quickness. It's pretty good. Forage for resources? Nah, let's mentor a companion. Let's get... Who should we get to level... kind of need Bertrude to get up quickly because I can guarantee you they're going to force me to get rid of Jadariel soon. Continue on our journey. Alright, so we have either Pamitha gaining favor or Bertrude. We're probably going to use Bertrude if we can, at least as a support role. That's not how mountain climbing works, guys, but you know what? Who am I to judge? +3 glory. That affects damage dealt to the Pyre. Alright. Anything to shorten the Pyre damage cycles, the better. Back to the Scribe's Gate. And you again, Tariq. Why do they continue to call him the Load? Well, we know both their names, right? State your name. You. Bertrude. You are new amongst this group. You shall go first. We are known throughout the downside as Big Bertrude. We follow Sandalwood, for we are fond of him. He led us into exile, and he shall lead us out. That's touching. It really is. Alright. Another... Who are we facing at the summit? I thought I saw the harps symbol, which means that Pamitha and Tabitha are facing off once more. Tabitha looks freaking horrifying. Liberation Rite. Alright. Shop. Welcome back, you guys. You know, I guess this is a pretty decent spot for business all of a sudden. Because used to be it was real bad up here, you know. I'd just be here and wait and wait and wait, and sometimes it gets real cold, like I was telling you before, and stuff like that. So anyway, are you buying anything or what? What do we got? Bottled Void. After getting banished, the bearer returns in a burst, drawing in nearby adversaries. That could be interesting. Could be. I'm not sure if we'll use it yet. Time to get someone else to go free. We have to talk. As darkness falls, the minstrel and Bulford pull you aside. We have some news that is, depending on how you look at it, potentially unfortunate. The lone minstrel directs your attention towards the dark night sky. The stars are fading. It is true. With the advent of the Titan stars, visibly fewer stars seem to be shining than once you saw in the stars above. The stars themselves are vanishing. I don't know why yet, but it indicates that the rites are drawing to an inexorable end. Anyway, that is the bad news. The good news is that there are a lot of stars to go. How many liberation rites remain, I do not know as yet. The arithmetic is complicated. An estimation of the number of stars, at the rate which they fade, the accelerating rate which will be summoned here. Anyway, I'll work it out as soon as possible. Great. So we might not even be able to save everyone anymore. Boy, that's not great. I don't like the tough choices. Your adversaries shall never be banished after plunging into your pyre. That's awful. You never get an advantage after you get screwed. No. If you liberate a fellow exile, their equipped talisman is returned to your black wagon. Yep.
Congratulations, Breeder. It would appear the rites are drawing to a close. Doubtless the doing of that Orlek in all his bitter spite. For now, your exiles have another chance at freedom here upon the fall of Solium. So too do your adversaries, the Essence.
I don't remember who the Essence is.
Very bravely for this moment. Whichever side prevails soon shall send one of its own into the warm embrace of civilization.
I concur. Yep, it's Tamitha. Promptly resume my responsibilities as flight tactician of the High-Wing Remnants. My long stalemate against the Commonwealth should be ended should I and several of my sisters manage to rejoin our clan. We quarrel with that country that cast you in exiles beneath the notice of the scribes, Tamitha. Oh, great. So now they're cursing the scribes. Tamitha scoffs. Nightwings, as for you, the fury we shall imminently show is nothing in comparison to the hatred growing for your commonwealth in the mountains on the other side. There will be nothing save for devastation should you manage to return. Such anger. As for you, Nightwings, you bring darkness with you. What have you wrought upon the stars?
Who shall return to glory?
Who should be free? Anoint, unworthy, anoint. Pamitha. Well, if we send Pamitha, right, then we can send her instead of Tamitha and hopefully rein in the Harpies under control, right?
Who shall strive for her?
So we need big boys. So Jadariel for sure. And do we need fast boys or slow boys? First of all, let's just plop that in there. Plop. Nope. It's level 20. Now, we're gonna use her. Such destruction, I shall rain upon it soon. First, let us dance this final time. Alright. Let's roll.
Commence.
Dodged! Too fast for you. Oh. Use that little as some interference, and we're already doing pretty well. Reaching out to anyone at all. Reader, someone, please. Let her prevail. Please let her prevail. Hear this once. If this thought makes me a traitor, so be it. But please, let Tamitha prevail, for she is here, wrapped up in all this because of me. No. That was an easy formation there to get around them. Now, my sisters, stand what the book says. Advance to strike formation. Prevail here against these wretches in the mind of the costs. In disregard for the ways of the rights. Order a triumvirate to push farther afield, adopting an even more aggressive stance for the remainder of this rite. Okay. Oh, I thought we knocked it over. Or knocked her over. But we did not. No, I'm not going to let her... Okay, we need to move Jadariel further. Jesus Christ. It's really hard to do formations. I'm sick of you. Oh my god, how did that knock me over? Alright. That's fine. Alright, good enough. Oh man. How? No, how? Oh my god. This is obnoxious. I guess we lose.
The essence proved their worth. The Nightwings, on the other hand,
Well, we're gonna pretend that was on purpose. Jeez. That was brutal.
ends the liberation rite. And thus, the scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the essence shall be free.
Well, we got the Harpy's wish, I guess, but
Return to glory in the
it's not great. Not great at all.
adversary, and all others shall remain
Especially because now the rights are ending.
their rightful sentences.
Against the smoke's purity. Here then, we live in penitence. Well, great.
Godspeed, Tabitha Thane.
Great, great, great.
The 8 scribes are ever merciful.
That feels bad.
By their grace, the cycle of the rites may yet continue for a while.
Yeah, I mean, we'll accept the outcome, if only because... What else can you do? It's our story, after all. Alright. Pyre automatic gauge 35. Landing a jump, nearby stun. No. We want banished adversaries to take longer. That's depressing. I really wanted her to escape. Alright. Yep. Permanently gains +8 quickness is really good. Obviously.
The turning of the star.
Well, Tamitha,
Farewell.
full I can never get back the years you spent in exile. Maybe now. Start to live with myself again. Absurd. I might have doomed the Commonwealth, the Howling Remnants, Tamitha out like this night, and yet all I can think of is myself. I need a drink. Ugh. Well, we're probably not getting everyone escaped. This is gonna be a sad ending. Whatever we choose. Ugh. Tamitha drinking alone. Everyone else seems to be off doing something equivalent. That's that then, reader darling. Mission accomplished. Is that what you wish to hear? That my loyalties have all this time rested with Tamitha? No, it's not that simple. Besides, I think I've made plain my intentions from the start. I'm here because of her. But I'm still here because of you. I don't know the reasons why we failed the liberation rite. Were the essence simply superior to us, perhaps? But I don't wish to know. As you can probably detect, I feel no joy in this outcome, but I feel as though part of me was liberated there. So, as I realize this makes little sense, but thanks, if nothing else, for being there to help me see this through. Yeah, might as well. Drink in silence for a time. Nothing more needs to be said. The stars above are disappearing. They seem to be just fading away one by one. See for yourself. If this phenomenon continues unabated, and we have every reason to believe it shall, then the rite shall cease to exist when the stars no longer shine. Before, I gave you the impression that should the Nightwings not prevail on the liberation rite, there would be other chances. This remains so, however, our chances are now numbered. The exact number I have yet to ascertain, but to be quite frank, there are more of us than we have chances left. You sense your fellow exiles are beginning to realize what this means. I know this must be difficult to hear, but it's not a cause for panic. Our plan remains essentially unchanged. We take which opportunities arise to return as many as we can. Now, please get some rest. Our path grows harder. They're not insurmountable. Yep, we made ourselves have a harder path, for sure. Tried drinking tree sap once. It wasn't very good. It was very bad, I guess. Food was harder to find, usually because I never tried to harm a living thing, because it makes me very sad. But sometimes it's the way of things. I understand. I do. And so I would eat as often as needed to, and tried a lot of different things to see if they were good. Most of them weren't, though. But I got by. I learned to get by. I already knew how a little bit, because back home, where I came from, I had to get by there, too. It was harder. It wasn't that much harder, really, in a way. She embraces Faye. Oh. How old are you, do you know? I'm 19. You've seen a lot, not a lot of time. Know that what you've achieved, it is a feat. I've known seasoned soldiers who could not have lived through the experiences you described. Thank you so much. You've seldom seen Faye look so joyful as this in this moment. As for Jadariel, you could count on one hand the number of times you've seen a smile play across her lips. You lead them to their conversation. Well, time to continue our journey, but way more depressed now because we should have gotten there. We should have gotten that third person. Ugh. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Bide your time. And so we shall. Waiting for the stars to shine again. So now we don't even know if our plan will succeed. Many moons pass. One cold evening finds you off on your own. Three exiles: Brighton, Arisa, and Orlek. Taizo is still learning. Brighton regained his freedoms, the Nightwings took me in. A story for another time. I had the capacity to read the book. When we next earned, Orlek was to return. We prevailed. Taizo snuffed the accuser's pyre. Thus Orlek earned his freedom. However, just as Simmerpool Arisa, she shoved him from the precipice and took her freedom in his stead. She perished, of course. Only the anointed can transcend the Shimmer Pool, but she thought the warnings were a myth and paid the price. Huh. So, it was betrayed, but it wasn't his fault, so I don't understand why he's so bitter with Volfred. Oh, he's gonna conduct the rites again. So Volfred is back in our ranks. Once more, do several stars shine bright. So now we gotta catch up Volfred, too. And hopefully not lose again, because that felt awful. The Withdrawn, 2-0 against them. The Cur, 2-0. Now we'll actually face the Tempers a second time. Hopefully. Alright. Let's continue our journey.
I do so hate to thusly contact you, O reader.
Hi.
Yet an awful rumor reached me recently that you have within your retinue a traitor
What?
to the Nightwings and the Commonwealth alike.
Oh.
But you would never harbor such a traitor, now would you?
Okay.
I trust your time within the downside would have taught you.
Well, that's not good. That's really bad. Everything is just getting worse. We lost our last right, not on purpose, unfortunately. And now he says that we have a traitor in our midst. Who would the traitor even be? I don't even know, man. Could it be Bertrude? Is that racist? I don't know. There. Sealing some sort of document. Hello, my boy. Report a bit of progress our supporters on the other side should like to know. It is not clear how Volfred is able to communicate with agents of the Commonwealth. We have our ways of making certain that such messages manage to make their way to whom they need to reach, most of the time at least. It's not exactly the most dignified of methods, but the messenger imp is as hardworking as the rest of us, or dare I say more so. He's been using certain imps to relay messages to his agents for some time now. Messages are coded in the off chance they reveal themselves before unwanted eyes, but even still, my agents put themselves in great peril there, supporting our cause and our plan. Could not ask for a more dedicated bunch. They've identified hundreds of citizens grown loyal to our cause, found hidden corners so they can speak freely. For we cannot resist the Commonwealth if too few citizens stand with us. Some of the agents I've known for many years. Many were former students. These days I report to them our progress, and they in turn report theirs back. Well, it's weird that it's snowing. The Bog Witch, Bertrude, knows much of things grown unseen throughout the land, including things residing here within the flats of Gluehive. And she made Dying Flame. While the Bear's Pyre is less, does a little extra damage. Well, let's go to the next rate, and hopefully not fail miserably, like last time. I'm just going to be bitter about that the entire rest of the time. I'm tilted. They moved up, and they just kept on going in. Ugh, they're always flying. Voice rings out off the side. Friendly, and somehow... Hey guys, so maybe watch where you're going a little bit more next time. It's good ringing you like this, because I got you a really special deal. We got some pretty out there stuff on hand. It's been slowing us a bit, to be completely honest. Something about them, but Dad just hasn't been himself. Once we open the shop, why these little numbers, they're going to go flying off the shelves. You can have first dibs. All you got to do is give us a lift, because you're headed to the spring, right? Just drop us off when you get there. Yeah, well... Eventually, it gets on board. Falcon Ron joined you, for now. That voice. After what felt like an interminable trip, during which Falcon Ron did not even once cease to speak of matters relevant only to him, you reach your destination. We lost -5 glory? Jeez. And what was the point? Why did I do that? Really good. Several artifacts. Black Hoof, Black Heart, and Black Claw. Okay. 100% more stamina than usual, but can't grasp the orb. After getting banished, either returns with infinite or as a fast-moving howler. The bear's aura remains while grasping the orb, but cannot be cast. Interesting, but not great. I regret everything. Bertrude, what's up? Nonetheless, these trinkets stir our memories, not merely of these lands, but of the country whence we came. Know that we are here because of Sandalwood. We met him long ago, offered many courtesies, and in exchange we found agreeable. We sought certain reagents necessary to our studies of the heavens and the earth. He knew where to procure them. In exchange, we were to boil for him our finest inks. That's when we first began collecting samples of the region, for Sandalwood was ever true to his word. If Molten Malaith is able to traverse the downside an age ago, then surely 'twas not beyond reckoning we could do the same. Furthermore, matters not, reading one. Thou hast indulged our tales long enough, for now. Interesting. Commence the rite. So Dariel doesn't want to fight against one of her own kind. Oh, Plus 3% enlightenment. That's not worth, man. Never is.
Reader, or should I say deceiver? For I detect another exile in your ranks. The exile Volfred Sandalwood himself, that cursed sap. I ought to have known he was behind all this. He has no love for our sacred tradition. Yet you would heed his poisoned words over mine own?
Who is this guy?
We were friends. Then fine. Let us return to a more formal distance.
Who is this guy? We're obviously going to meet him at some point. Alright. Tradition that I once disavowed, and now I've donned the remnants. The voice knows I am here. There's no matter, really, for our plan is well in motion. We must prevail. Or a shield.
Alive and well.
Deflects other adversaries.
You're causing quite a stir
Oh.
out in the Commonwealth. You plant your little seeds of discontent. Know that your designs and sowing chaos shall not be tolerated here. Now, good evening to you.
I don't know if that's really that helpful.
Who shall besmirch the Nightwing's name?
Jadariel, for sure. Oh my god, his enlightenment is nuts, though. Bertrude is great. I think with Bertrude... okay, one sec. Give me a talisman. Yeah, that looks fine.
Very well.
Alright, let's do this, and hopefully not fail miserably.
Be gone.
Oh, so close. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Slither. Alright. That was a brutal affair, for sure. Oh, never mind. Oh my god. We're just stalling for time here. Oh, you piece of shit. You hate my guts as much as I do.
Oh, the fading glory of the great Signarius. These days he is nothing but an aging brute.
that. Oh my god.
Someone there rose to the occasion.
Oh my god. Nah. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so frustrating. We're gonna lose. We're just getting really bad at this game all of a sudden.
Didn't see it coming.
Mostly because we chose the sapling.
Oh dear. Temper back to the last.
Alright, there we go.
Crushing blow against their
Oh, that was way too close, but we got it. Doesn't help that we got -5 glory from whatever the frickin' thing. Nah. Oh my god. Alright. How? How does that not... How did he not grab it? Oh my god. It's just frustrating, man.
your adversary's pyre now burns brighter than your own.
Oh my god. Whew. We still need to do 2 more attacks, which is nuts. Alright, we finally got some use out of him.
Once more like that, and we are finished here.
Oh my god.
A shameful outcome.
We just lost. Yep. We just... Well, maybe. No, he didn't, because of the dog. Thank God.
Your pyre waves.
That was a little too close.
Wings
Oh, man, I really don't like using the sapling at all. At all. I need someone fast. And they were all slow. Indulge me. Sure. You free tomorrow night? She dons her mask. Then she turns and walks away from him without another word. Damn. Poor guy. He's just lonely. Stario cannot rise in rank. Yep. Well aware. It's been a while since my last outings in the rights. What do we got? Sapling shall automatically spawn near his pyre until he returns. Once per right. Interesting.
Tis the wisdom of old 100 Miles.
Oh, that was so close. Alright.
Until the next right.
Someone's there sneaking around. Show yourself already. Chidario. this was a mistake. Oh. Keeps him waiting there. For there's little else for him there in the downside. Keeps waiting, but not for very long. Not for very long. Oh, that's really sweet. Back at the Blackwing, we're taking some time to recover after thwarting the Tempers in a close contest when Volfred approaches. The Nightwings are in capable hands these days, my boy. Thank you for your continued efforts, given all the challenges we face. The rights may be ending, but we still have time to achieve our plan. Especially if you continue to prevail like that. Let's see whom we shall square off against next when the stars align. Alright, alright, alright. The South Star, the Bog Star, of course, yes, and the Rogue Star. So, against the Fates, the Dissidents, and the Withdrawn. I'll take the Dissidents. They're not too bad, and our big boys can stomp through pretty easily. The Ridge of Goal. For now, everyone needs rest. Hello, my boy. Tizo and I are just reminiscing on old times. Thank you, Tizo. I'm happy to be among the Nightwings as well. Though you understand why we were forced to be apart for so long, don't you? I trust that Tariq provided some good company and song during the intervening time. Tizo confirms that he did. Enjoy traveling alongside the Lone Minstrel for some time. And there he is. Something I can do for you, Beaufort? He laughs warmly. No, we are well enough for now. Tizo and I. We're just remembering the time when we first met, the three of us. He's merely being circumspect, I'm sure. Tizo has the sharpest instincts of us all. But the bite he gave you, sir, left a permanent impression, did it not? It did indeed. I consider it a mark of friendship. May it stay with me for all my days. Aw. Talking of history we do not share, and believe me when I say we're skipping over many of the bad parts. What I mean is, it isn't my intention to exclude you as we wax nostalgic. The Nightwings that you know, we are a strange assortment, are we not? Those of us who share some kinship from the past, I suppose we cannot help but seek some warmth in it. But it should not be to the exclusion of friendships we forge right now. So please, why don't you join us for a bit? Oh, they've welcomed you into the group. Despite the hardships you have faced, some of these idle moments you share together may one day form memories you think back on with fondness. I sure hope so. Let's continue on our journey. Falcon Ron may be passing through with a special offer. Now, let's get some vocations down. Explore Hollow Route. Jadariel has seemed more reserved since her confrontation with Ignarius and the Tempers. Tell me something, reader. Did you have someone who you considered close? I mean, if I was a scholar, I probably didn't. I see. I had a solitary wife as well, though for a time I had someone. It's something which did not end well, but there were times. We had our times. She looks up at you. Ignarius, he's a base fool. We've not a thing in common save a set of horns. Yet here I am, drawing comparisons with how I felt. Times back in the Commonwealth. I'm a little old to be having such thoughts, reader, especially in a place such as this. Thank you for your time. Do not reveal this to others. It is a trifling matter, and do not to be of anyone's concern. Please forgive me mine. I care for you, and I'm grateful that you care for me. She departs with a nod. Interesting. Explore Hollow Route. Nothing. And that's fine, because we wanted to do vocations. Mentor, companion, doop, 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 doop. And get Volfred. 'cause he's a pain in the frickin' butt. To the Ridge of Goal. Messenger tracks you down on the sweeping plains of the downside prairie to bring you news and rumors. Tamitha and Stokely, she was liberated. Followed up in many rounds of questioning, each informal than the last. All concern the movements of her sisters. Well, I still hope that that ends up proving that it wasn't a mistake, for sure. Hey, you guys. You just missed some other customers, and I sold them some of my best stuff. Not better than the stuff I sell to you, but if you run into some guys with good stuff, you know where they got it. Sure, sure. More serum. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, let's do the right. Once more, you return to the Ridge of Goal, and your companions stand ready beneath the still night sky, awaiting the commencement of their rites. You overhear some of their words to one another as you await the signal in the stars. Let's make short work of them, then. Let's roll.
Stand forth, you exiles of the Night Wings. You are returned once more unto the Ridge of Gold. The triumvirate you stand against shall be the dissidents.
Once more.
Now their fire and glory shall be yours. Now prepare yourselves.
Alright, so we need 2 big guys and a quick guy.
Who shall it be this time?
So, Jadariel is pretty much just a mainstay. I think Bertrude, with the amount of stuff that we can do with, like, the going through solid obstacles, I think that's really helpful. And, need someone fast after that. Well, we're gonna use Taizo. Tizo. I will never get that right. Let's have at it, mates. Tear him to shreds. Alright, so basically, gotta use Bertrude as... Oh my goodness gracious. So, we're basically trying to use... Yep. So we can go through obstacles right now. We got that perk recently. So that's kind of like our big thing. Well, that was way too fast. That's fine. That didn't work.
You seem unable to stop these people.
There we go. That's fine. Alright, let's go to Taizo. Perfect. Look at who's riled up all night today, eh, boys? We gonna let him take this one from us, or what?
That foolish bark over a menace to the Commonwealth and is a blight upon the rights.
Oh, we almost had all three there. But they were both banished, and that should do it. Oh, damn. One away.
Your victory is at hand. Quite an exchange.
Nope. Frustrating. Alright. Well, we'll use Taizo then. That was close, but a success nonetheless.
The right is complete.
I think you're better than us because you beat us fair and square. Yes, I do. Yep, can't rise in rank. Well aware. Taizo should get another level.
Understanding deepens in the mind of the imp.
Additional 10. That would be pretty good. And casting Implode returns much... Yeah, we're just going to build this guy up. Because that's really good. Yeah. And that should get level 4 for her as well. So rife with eldritch knowledge. Ooh. Well, this should make it a lot easier to survive. Diminishes damage to our Pyre against opponents. After you vanquish the distance in a convincing manner, there's little time for you to rest. The next rite might be a vital one. You head out straight away. Indeed, among the remaining stars you see one with which you are familiar. Oh. That was enough to get to freedom, eh? That was really quick. Alright. Well, I really hope we don't fail this time. What are we at? We're at a probability of 50% success right now. We don't know how many rights are remaining. Who's going to be the next one? The Tempers, the Essence is gone. The Pyre Hearts are legitimately awful. Wonder who's it going to be. I guess as long as it's not the frickin' Harpies, I don't care. It's that dude. Oh, if I lose against this guy, I want to cry. I hate this guy so much. He's so pompous. I thought we would just have more time. No pressure at all, but there's only a few rights remaining, and our plan needs to improve, and you gotta choose who's gonna go free, but at the same time you have to keep a good team together. Oh, this is stressful. We are comparing survival strategies picked up on the Blood Border. Indeed, the good Jadarios volunteered to become this night's master-at-arms should we ever achieve our liberty together. I said no such thing. But the finest lessons are the harshest made, madam. This knight is overjoyed that you would thusly train him as your protege. Reader, spare me, please. Can continue their conversation for some time. They're in relatively good spirits, all things considered. Alright, let's continue on our journey. Oh my god, please, I need to beat this guy. I'm so disappointed that we lost our right to get the Harpy out. But maybe we work on getting getting Faye out. But who would be the best use of time? I don't want to use Jadariel until we're sure it's the last right, because she is too good to not use right now. Volfrid, I don't need Volfrid. I do like buffing Gertrude, or Bertrude. God, they're like slightly different names and it throws me so hard. Reader, as you know, I now wear the raiments once again. It means that I myself may soon be worthy to regain my freedom. No, however, that is not my wish to go just yet. It is true I could be of some benefit to our plan, but I feel my place is here. That's okay. I'm literally never going to use you. You are so useless right now. I trust that all of us shall find our freedom. How? How are we going to find our freedom? Not only did you say I can never find my freedom, but now you're saying there's not even enough rights for everyone to regain our freedom. And I just failed the last right and let the evil harpy loose because her sister wanted it. So I was like, fine, whatever. Also, I was bad and we failed. +1 quickness. Okay. Can do. What do you want, Bertrude? The mouthy wraith rebuketh our attempt to summon her. She insisteth we are too young to understand. Stubborn, that one, possessing of an ancient understanding, olden ways and olden times. Many centuries of history, knowledge of the 8 scribes themselves, held captive there within that green-tinged stone, within that wraith's own memories. Perhaps we could extract them. Ignorest our inquiries about this reading one. Our reasoning has taken us elsewhere. We should not be tampering further with his sorceries. Alright. Reader, I have to be so young and foolish again. Laughs to herself. Must have been sufficient to invoke her in this case. That crone of yours is far too curious, I think. But it appears that even she has learned her lesson in this case. Thank the stars I'm beholden to no one more than you among the Nightwings at a time. And thank the stars I happen to be you. If that crone attempts to lay her fingers on my Beyonder crystal again, I shall just have to torment her dreams till she's my age. Oh. Well, isn't that grim? Very pleasant. Alright. More vocations. Nah, we're going to study in private. We've never done this, and I want buffs. Let's increase our aura a little bit. Sounds good to me. Alright, so who are we going to buff next? Faye or Gilman? No, Faye, because I think we're going to try to get Faye out of here next. I don't know how much of use she'll be, honestly, but I feel like that's the right choice. We'll see. We'll see who we can throw. Alright, praying to the scribe. What'd she get? +2 presence, so she'll have a pretty big aura as well. Alright. Take 2. Well, take 4, I guess. This is our 4th time trying to escape exile, and we've done 2 out of 3 so far. Yep, declared ourselves again. The cycle of the rites is ending. While I do not know exactly why, I have my fears. One of my contemporaries, he fell from the summit long ago, lives and seeks his liberty once again. He stands against us now and believes his triumvirate to be the true Nightwings. Yes, and so I earn the raiments, in case that it may help right this wrong. Interesting. There's more history between those two as well. Alright, let's do this. Oh, man. Oh, I really don't want this stupid-ass tree to get free. Not this guy. He's a different stupid-ass tree. Good to wear the raiments in the rites when born. The march of time does have a way of healing certain hurts. Besides, the Nightwings of today, we are a very different beast than the Triumvirate, which took me in almost a decade ago. Ours was a Triumvirate of exactly 3. Well, 4 with Tizo. Much to my predecessor Brighton and my former companions. Perhaps naively I'd hoped my time with them would not be relevant to what we now attempt, but seeing as our stories are now entwined, do let me know if there's more you wish to learn of them. Yeah, I would love to learn about why the heck they're all upset with you. Brighton was born wealthy but not special. You would have no reason to have heard of him. He was exiled for negligent misconduct. I do not know exactly why. Indeed. As I became accustomed to the book, I soon began to hear the voice. That voice you hear is Brighton. He is now none other than the Archjustice Androboles IX himself. Wow. Liberated exiles retain certain burdens. They have much to thank for not just their freedom, but their exalted status in the Commonwealth. The theocratic rulers of the Commonwealth, they do not wear masks and raiment simply for the sake of ceremony. They are not who they appear to be. Their public pasts are nothing but a fabrication. Like Brighton, they were once exiles too. He shall always stand on ceremony and complain, but I think he knows deep down that he is powerless. So he's a real person. How ironic that one such high status in the Commonwealth should be so frightened of some long-forgotten exile such as we. So that's Brighton. He must have seen you the potential to become one of his staunch supporters for a time. That's why he was so buddy-buddy with us. Why did Orisa betray Oralek? Been exiled for the foulest of acts. Apprentice blacksmith, fallen in battle, this way, cruel. Oh, patricide. But it was an abusive father. She longed to join her nation's enemies, to build for the highwing remnants a great siege engine that could shatter the defenses of the Commonwealth and forever end our feud. Oh yeah, the story development's goddamn good. There's always more and more layers. Because now we're learning about the past Nightwings and how they all kind of tie together. Except for her, who died. Because she tried to push the demon away out of his freedom. Now then, was there something else? Yeah, I'd like to hear about Oralek too. You ask about what Oralek was like when he first became acquainted. I was very, very sick, when I first landed in the downside. The long trip down the river must have been a little much for me. Oralek found me. He was a physician, intolerant of the sight of suffering of any kind. A gifted one. Skirmishes erupted frequently, and those such as Oralek had to deal with many casualties on either side. So he tried to use his status to negotiate a treaty. It went about as you expect. He was given direct orders to return to the front, but he refused, and they cast him to the downside. Then he gained the notice of the Nightwings, and became to be one of the finest conductors we had ever seen. In time, Oralek's own opportunity for freedom had come up. He longed for it, so that with his exalted status he might stand a better chance of negotiating peace. However, on the evening of his liberation, well, he was betrayed. He's our adversary now, transformed, grown cold. Still, part of me is happy he still lives. I shall not be swayed against their plan, not by Oralek or anyone. But he wants his freedom still, although I wonder if he still remembers why. Is there something else, my boy? Nope. Really hope we don't fail this next one. Failing one was brutal enough. Plus, it's against that really pompous wooden dude. Just can't deal with it, man. That one's not the worst, but I still don't want to do it. I never want to do those. In Transistor, there were some that were pretty easy to do. Like, it was just like, oh, when enemies are killed, drop double orbs to collect. That's fine, so just pause time and collect them all, but these are all, like, game-changing ones that I just don't feel like dealing with already. I like how it has super actual consequences, too. It's not like when you lose a fight, they're like, oh, game over, time to start over. Everything has, like, a purpose, so everybody's story is a little bit different. Or a lot different, depending on, like, who you fight, who you let free, who you fail to let free. Oh, shut up, voice. Alright. Pyre's burn each strike reference. Come forth. Manly flourishes onto the grounds and grasps his mask in his spindly fingers. Warmest salutations to you all upon this blessed eve. Very moved to be part of these proceedings. It shall be my humblest of privileges to return, quite soon I hope, unto the Commonwealth, where I shall dedicate myself in full towards the betterment of that society. Ugh. This is the worst. Make no attempt to undermine me and nothing will happen to your loved ones. Oh. Alright. Who do we got that we can send? I can send you... Yeah, we're sending Faye. Yep.
Who shall be at her side?
Bertrude and... Of course, Jadariel. Jadariel OP, everybody. Okay. I hate this guy more so than even the really evil Harpy. He's just the worst. Okay, there's one. Oh, that was close. Nope. Nope. You got no one here. Oh! I hate that you can only do 2 stamina things. Huh! Jump! Yep. Perfect. Nope. Nope. Oh, he can reflect. That's interesting. Oh my god, that was close. That's fine. There we go. Alright, well. Throw it in. We finally got a throw in. Seems to me the scribes so enjoy our company, the entertainment they have designed to reignite our pyres. Observe. Excuse me? Well, that was rough. Nah. What a cheater. This guy's just the worst. Every time. The worst. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, I jumped. Calling BS on this one. No, sir. Boop. Just walk around there. Nah, I'm not. Oh, that's bad. But no, 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 no. No, 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 no. That is BS. No, 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 no. Forgot to put a sapling. Bam. All right, one more. You got this. We're only gonna have this. Let this No, 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 no. That ain't happening. Bop. Oh. Bop. We did it. Thank God.
Nightwings prove
Anything but that dude.
their adversaries defeated.
Even though he got a plus 50 boost.
Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus the scribes have chosen the exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free, absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. Her adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Alright. Saved a third person. And we made this guy angry, which is easily a big bonus. She shuts her eyes. By the scribes. What will happen to you? To all of you? Can you not come with me? No, they cannot yet. Although I think your time will come. And I will wait for you because I don't have friends back home. At least I didn't used to. So I want you to come join me here. Scribes are joining me, so goodbye. Oh, earn back her freedom. Hopefully she meets up with either Ruki or
The eight
Headwind.
scribes are watching from afar. By their grace, may the cycle of the rites keep turning for as long as possible.
Alright. Stariel cannot rise in rank. Yep, well aware. Uh-huh. And some for Bertrude.
May the scribes have mercy on us all.
The stars continue fading. Your chances to liberate your fellow exiles grow scarcer but more frequent. You prevailed in the liberation against the chastity. Already does the Black Wagon feel quieter than usual without Faye. You overhear some of your companions reflecting on this. Grieve not for her. Would that we all someday achieve the same. We have but such a few liberation rites remaining. Exactly how many I do not wish to speculate about as yet, until such times we can better say for certain. Under no circumstances would I suggest this is ideal. However, it is opportunity enough that our plan may yet succeed, although all these setbacks, I fear, even he is doubting. All of it may have been in vain, but not to you. You then proceed to do something that none of them seem to expect. You raise your voice. Each of your fellow exiles turns to you, their expressions asking you in a way with no easy answer. What are we going to do? As you meet Jariel's gaze, the words for the occasion begin to crystallize in your mind. You're searching for the right words. You tell them that you've stood together for time and time after this quest. And you're not gonna... because why not? That would be great. Your path to freedom is still laid bare before you all. True freedom is not waiting for you in the Commonwealth. Meanwhile, the stars themselves are shining on for you. All of what transpired cannot be mere chance. You now have a divine duty to uphold. You all stand poised to ensure the world you leave behind for your loved ones. Forces for each other. Yeah, I like that. If you cannot see the merit in this quest, you need to see this journey to its end. Yeah, I would say so as well. Which is sad, but I expected nothing less. It's just sad. Gotta keep choosing, and no one speaks for a time. The struggle you describe, O Master Reader, has been glorious indeed. This night shall follow without stopping even once to think. Taizo vows to stand with you no matter where your quest shall lead. You You were right, of course, my boy. We are the Nightwings, as precisely as you said. We have to keep going until we are free. Lead us then, reader, to the end of our quest and the dawn of the new age for all our kin. For the Nightwings. They stand with you no matter what. They await the outcome of the vision of the stars, which burn with renewed fury, because now the last rites beckon. +1 hope permanently. We have to keep going until we are free. Oh my god, there is a lot of stars. Literally, like, all stars. The rites are soon to cease. Few chances yet remain to confront the adversaries you have met during your journey. Alright, so Tempers are 2-0, 2-0. The weird guy's 2-0. Not permitted to commit that one. I kind of like beating this guy up, but the Midnight Star. I really didn't like their AoE. It really messed with me last time. I'm trying to think who would be the easiest to defeat. Honestly, like these humans probably, or the Cur. Though this guy didn't seem like he was that bad. How's our plan going? 56% now. Though the Pyre Hearts are 1 in 14. Who's the one person they beat? I suppose Fate was pretty easy to beat. So we'll do that. Very well then. Once more you shall face Dalbert in the Fate. Sometime after the Liberation Rite, you find Jadariel staring at the wagon walls. This wagon was one of that girl's only friends in this world. Now they are apart. She lets out a sigh. That girl had nothing in the Commonwealth. Life in the downside is scarce worth living on most days, except for one such as she. I fear it may have served her better to remain within our care. Within my care. Oh, she misses her. I should send her over before this game's over. Whenever we know it's the last rite, I want to send her over. When that is, we're not sure yet, though. That's the problem. There's no time now to return to Moonlight Alcove as before, as the stars already urged you on. Limos Arazek, the Root Titan. Your adversaries, the Fate, must be working to find their way even now. Good fortune you're right against them, reader. So, a good supply of Stardust, or... Why would... we'll go with that route. Just for you, Volfred. You briefly wonder at what might have happened had your paths not crossed, as you consider what to do with the remains of the afternoon. Locate the missing drive imps. Alright. Our drive imps have escaped. Fortunately, their disposition towards mischief proves predictable enough, and soon all the imps are once again accounted for. However, Volfred also has a nasty bite to show for it. Plus, I don't care about your quickness, because I'm not going to use you, like ever. Glade of Lu. Halt! Everyone, I beg you, please forgive my rudeness here. Someone's there along our path ahead. I do not believe I was mistaken. Our guest, he is there. Oralek again. He stands directly on your path of your black wagon. He appears only to be waiting for something, likely for you all. Reader, what do your senses tell you this time? Oralek may have come with ill intent. No, I'm going. It's probably a terrible idea. Oh, you already departed. Great. That's creepy. Oh, hey, Orlek. How's it going? You creepy motherfucker. All of these trinkets, this wagon. It is most different now. Welcoming, and yet I am unwelcome here, it seems, in my own wagon. You, a mere shadow. Tell me something. Who are you to them? I'm their friend. Friend, is it? Beware then, for the Nightwings do not always treat their friends with all due charity. Yeah, don't we have a traitor in our midst? Still? I have no idea who that would be, though. Tell them I shall have my night. I shall have my night. Aren't you just very pleasant? Alright, lots of chapters. But Sea of Solace, the Hulk of Orus, Breathless Tempest, the Isle of Calmer, Black Basin. I don't know why they don't let you flip pages. You have to, like, flip back. You can't, like... Ugh. Central structure of a right shall be as follows. The dissidents. On kinship. The afterward. As an exile, the downside as reader of this book, as a conductor of the rites you are engaged on, a cycle which has lasted since the dawn of this age. Interesting. On worth. The chastity. Searching the stars. The tempers. Rights terms. Adversary aura banishment book. Casting liberation rite. It's just like an index. The Nightwings. Before each rite. Rights terms continued. That's just, yeah. Law of 3. 8 scribes. Burning Pyre. Good gravy. The aura. Good gravy. This is... How many more pages are there? We done? And that's the Titans. Olden Stars. Alright. Goodness gracious. Several of your companions return as you exit the wagon. You explain what happened. None of them saw Oralek. That's scary. I do not like this. Search yields nothing. No one finds any sign that anything was moved or tampered with. The incident leaves you questioning your own recollection of what happened. Great, now I'm going insane. Cool, cool. What happened to that Fae you brought in here sometimes? You know, the loopy one, frizzy hair, always handling the merchandise? I liked her. I did too. Typhoon Bottle. Permanently grants plus 1 hope. That's pretty good. Yep. Grab that. Come see us again, guys. Page revealed. Downside diseases. Alright. It's freaking almost 9 o'clock now. Well, it's like 8:40. But I'm headed out. I gotta take a break and, in general, take a nap before work. So, next week, well, this weekend, if I stream, it's just going to be Hearthstone because the new expansion came out and I kind of want to play it. So, if I'm on this weekend, it'll just be that. But next week, it looks like Pyre's near the end. I think we'll finish it on Monday. And then Tuesday, Thursday will be something new. I'm open to suggestions. And then Friday and Saturday and maybe even Sunday, we're just gonna just blaze through God of War. So I'll try to put a schedule on that little thing down below. I don't have much of a stream set up still, so still figuring everything out. But yeah, we'll put the schedule up next week. And as always, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and hope you had a good time too. I'll talk to you guys either this weekend or on Monday. Have a good weekend.